Good evening, and welcome to this special segment on geopolitical environment for business. Today, we discuss briefly a fascinating case study, Huawei's global expansion, a story that perfectly illustrates how geopolitics and business intersect in today's world, and how fast fortunes change with changing international politics. While the detailed note on this case study is available for you to download from this part of the course, to help us understand this complex topic related to this Chinese giant, we are joined by Dr. Vijesh Jain, an expert in international business and geopolitics and the instructor of this online course. Dr. Jain, thank you for being here.
Thank you to you also for having me here to discuss about this peculiar case study and this peculiar company, global company in telecommunication sector. It is my pleasure to discuss such a critical topic that affects not just businesses but global economic policies across nations.
Welcome, sir. Let's start with the basics. Huawei, which is a Chinese company, has grown into one of the most powerful players in the global telecommunication industry. Can you give us a brief overview of its journey? How come it becomes such an important global company in such a short time?
Certainly, Huawei Technologies Company Limited was founded in 1987 by Ren Zhengfei, who is a former engineer in China's People's Liberation Army. Initially, this company started as a phone switch manufacturer, but over time, it expanded into telecommunication networks, consumer electronics, cloud computing, and even artificial intelligence now. Today, if we talk of the present situation of this company, Huawei is a global leader in 5G technology, investing billions in research and development in this area. It has a very strong presence in different regions of the world, including Europe, Africa, Asia, and Latin America, offering affordable yet high quality telecom infrastructure. However, this meteoric global success has also drawn intense geopolitical scrutiny from different nations and existing geopolitical powers.
That is interesting. It is indeed a peculiar journey from the scratch to becoming a truly global company. That brings us to our next question. Huawei's dominance in 5G technology is remarkable. What makes it stand out, and why has it become such a crucial player in this space?
So that's quite interesting part. This is actually a very interesting segment of the success story of Huawei, if we talk about it. 5G is the future of global communication with applications in things like smart cities, autonomous vehicles, healthcare, and defense. Huawei stands out for a few very key reasons. What are those reasons? Let us get into those reasons. Let's understand those reasons. The first is innovation and patents. Huawei holds more 5G related patents than any other company in the world, making it essential for shaping the future of telecommunication. So future is in the hand of companies like Huawei. Another key reason where Huawei stands out refers to cost effective solutions. Huawei provides high quality 5G infrastructure at highly competitive prices, making it a preferred choice for telecom operators across the world, especially in emerging markets. Another very important key reason that makes Huawei to stand out is the local government support, that is the home country government support. So the Chinese government has actively backed Hawaii's expansion, offering subsidies and policy support. In fact, these things have given a very strong advantage to this company, especially on global marketplace. However, in recent times, this kind of dominance has led to geopolitical concerns, particularly from United States and its allies.
That looks like a story straight from the Hollywood, isn't it? Huawei's expansion has indeed faced resistance from Western countries, particularly the United States. What are the key concerns fueling this resistance and doubts about the intention of the company and using of its products?
So, if we talk of these concerns, the primary concerns are related to things like national security or espionage risks. The US and its allies, including the UK, Australia, and Canada, they believe that Hawaii's close ties to Chinese government that emerges actually this fact emerges from the company's history and unbelievable seismic kind of fast rise of this company, possibly with Chinese government money. And that would make it a cybersecurity risk on a government scale, actually, from country to country scale. Some of the major concerns and allegations include starting with the espionage risk that I just talked about. So, critics across the world argue that Huawei's network infrastructure could be used for surveillance and data breaches. Another concern is the possibility of backdoor access. So, what is this backdoor access? Western intelligence agencies claim that Huawei could create backdoors using technology in its own technology, infrastructure products, allowing the Chinese government to access sensitive data. So, this world today, world geopolitics has another very major dimension, that is the data flow, information flow. So that is becoming very, very important. We will discuss about it more actually in this particular course, which for which this program has been made. We'll be talking about this particular part, this particular dimension of geopolitics. So this backdoor access is a major concern. Another major concern relates to the geopolitical influence of China. Many nations fear that Hawaii's widespread adoption by them would give China a strategic advantage in this complete sector, globally in telecommunication sector. This has led to the US banning Huawei's from its 5G network and pressuring the allies also, US allies also, to do the same.
Quite interesting. So, Dr. Jain, it's not just about business, it's also about geopolitical power and technological dominance across the world. Based on the call from the US and other quarters, how have other countries responded to Huawei's expansion?
So, yes, this US call actually is very, very important. US has been the leader in the world geopolitically. So, what you uh, shared is correct actually. Responses from other countries, especially the US allies and larger world, different countries, have been very mixed and divided actually. So, if we talk of European countries, nations like Germany and France have taken a very cautious approach. And these countries have allowed Hawaii in their 5G infrastructure also, but with strict security regulations. If we talk of other continents like Asia, Latin America, or Africa, countries in these regions, Africa, Latin America, and other parts of Asia, different parts of Asia, have welcomed Huawei's technology due to its affordability and efficiency. If we especially talk of US and its allies, so-called Five Eyes nations that include, along with the US, the UK, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. They have followed the US lead and call in restricting or banning Huawei's 5G network involvement. So, what we are seeing here is a geopolitical divide. This geopolitical divide has also reshaped global value chains and also global supply chains as far as the telecommunication sector is concerned, forcing companies across the nations to rethink who they do business with and how to go about it running their businesses internationally.
That were fascinating insights, Dr. Jain. It's clear that Huawei's global expansion is more than just an international business story, it's a geopolitical case study that significantly impacts trade, technology, and international relations, and demonstrate how international business is affected by geopolitical concerns. We'll take a short break now, but when we return, we'll explore how Huawei's global expansion is shaping the future of international business and what it means for companies operating in this complex landscape. In the next part of this program, we will take some questions from the invited audience to this program. Stay with us.